one of my favorite route themes in this entire series. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we fought against the legendary Pokemon Kyogre on the 9th anniversary of Ruby and Sapphire. Now that those games are past 9 years old, in North America at least, we're here on Route 110 because I have something that I want to show off, okay? First of all, to do this, you want the Acro Bike. No, I did not mean to do that. To do that, you want to have a Pokemon that is at least in the mid-20s or so, preferably having the ability Arena Trap or Shadow Tag. Wobbuffet or Wynot would do great. I don't have those Pokemon at those high a level, though, so unfortunately I can't do that. What you want to do is, you want to go and use a Repel, and with the Acro Bike, you want to go into the grass, hop around a bit, and hopefully see if a Pokemon will appear. If you hop around for a little while and nothing appears, then you are unfortunately not in the right area. The reason why you want to hop on the Acro Bike is because this does not use up steps on your Repel. If you don't find anything, go into this door. It doesn't make you get off your bike. Exit again, and just keep repeating until something does appear. Okay, this is Latios, one of the legendary dragon psychic types that you can find in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Took me about 15 or so minutes to have it appear. There's plenty of other places in the world where you can go in and out of buildings on routes and just refresh its location, because this thing roams around the world completely at random. Unfortunately, it's not like Tornadus and Thundurus in Black and White where you can just look for different weather to see if it's there or not. But yeah, anyway. Now, this right here, you can only find one of these per game file. It's whether, because I choose, when that TV program was on, when we started the after game and I said blue to the answer to my mother's question, that is why I found Latios here. I'd be finding another Pokemon if I answered red. We'll be covering that later. But anyway, Latios is the more defensive of the two Pokemon that you can find, and personally, I just think it looks a lot cooler. But anyway, this is mainly what I saved my Master Ball for, because this thing will run away if you do not use it. The only ways around this are, say, if you have Mean Look, Shadow Tag, Arena Trap, something like that. Faster Pokemon that uses those moves. But yeah, I just don't want to be bothered with a roaming legendary, and there's only one roaming legendary in this game, so it's clearly the reason why you should use your Master Ball. Alright, Latios, the Eon Pokemon. Even in hiding, it can detect the locations of others and sense their emotions since it has telepathy. Its intelligence allows it to understand human languages. That's one thing I never got. Latios, I think, has one of the dumbest Pokedex entries ever that opens up a massive hole in the continuity. If understanding human speech is something that only Pokemon like Latios can do, how do they accept commands in battle? I don't get it, because you clearly hear them shouting out in human languages what to do, like in the anime and stuff like that. So, and there's even been lines in the anime where Officer Jenny, I think, once said, you know, Pokemon can't understand a word humans say. How do they follow commands in battle if that's the case? I don't know, but yeah. I've never understood that. I never got why they seem to make understanding human speech always something that, like, only legendary Pokemon can do, because clearly it's nothing special, and and every single Pokemon ever captured by humans does it. But yeah, now that we're done with that, there's not much else left in the aftergame. There's a few other things that I want to show, but by far the biggest feature, and the one that everyone has been asking me about, is right in here. We have an identical lady in front of an identical boat. We flash that ticket to her, and she can take us to Latios City. Now, I kind of want to do this first because, well, it's just, I don't know, I guess I like going to Latios City more. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I really don't get it. But once on the boat, Scott's here. Well, haha, Emil, something's come up and I have to disembark, but I'm glad to see you. Congratulations, League Champion. There's a place I'd like to invite someone like you. It's the Battle Frontier! What's the place like? You'll understand when you see it. I spoke with the ship's captain about this. Next time you take the ferry, you should be able to sail to the Battle Frontier. How is that? An entire cruise liner changing its route specifically for me. I am just that awesome. But yes, there's not really much here except for some battles that you can do. And she says she's going to show us her lovey-dovey power. I don't know if I really should be excited about that or just not very happy. These kinds of couples. Love Disc and... Are they even trying anymore? But yeah. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how many of my viewers are in high school. Is it just me, or can you guys not stand people like that? Those couples in high school that, you know, constantly show off their relationship instead of actually, you know, spending meaningful time together, I guess. Because I remember in high school, one of the things that always kind of ticked me off was how there were always those couples that were just flaunting their relationship out in the halls all the time, and it's just like, I don't know. Maybe there's just something I don't get, but I just don't really get the thing about flaunting your own relationship about, but I don't know. I guess it's just always something that just bugged me in particular. I don't know if it bugs other people, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of like the whole concept of trophy wives that I just don't really seem to get, but yeah. So it takes care of Leah and Jin. Oh, boo! I don't get it either. But yeah, there's a bunch of battles that we can do throughout all these rooms, and I kind of want to do these for experience just because, simply put, it's not really... Once you rest in this bed, you can arrive in Lily Cove City just instantly from just resting in the bed, similar to Gold and Silver, but I kind of want to take care of all these trainers first. I think I'm going to go ahead and speed up unless there's something that I can find worth talking about with any of these trainers, because, simply put, I don't really have much to say about a bunch of different battles. Garrett, what are you, like the... Alright, we're done there. Now, in the garbage can... I did not mean to go to sleep immediately after Gato. I wish I could do that in real life, because I can never sleep unless I'm legitimately tired. We got one of the most useful items in the entire game. This is pretty much the item that you give to Pokemon that you can't think of a better hold item for, and that is Leftovers. It'll restore 1/16 of your HP at the end of each turn. And I'm trying to think of who I should give this to, in all honesty. Do you have a good hold item? Peach Berry. Probably kind of a stupid idea to give it to Pandora, just because Pandora's an attacker, not really a tank, and you more so want to give it to a tank so that it can barely hang on with a little HP from just getting that little extra boost. So, and honestly, Kappa or Teddy or even a Cool Tent would probably be a better choice, but I don't know. I guess I'll just give it to Pandora just because I don't really have any good hold item for it. So let's see. We've arrived! So now we talk to them again, or talk to her again, not talk to him again. We go to the Battle Frontier. Battle Frontier it is then! Please board the ferry and wait for departure. Now I'm aware this video hasn't had a whole lot of content so far. I mean, granted we did have a fight with legendary Pokemon, but not much else. And here we go! Battle Frontier! The Battle Frontier. I've long dreamed about a place like it. This area is only an Emerald version. Walking through here. Is it your first time here? Please step this way. The front lines of Pokemon battling. Welcome to the Battle Frontier. A first-time visitor, we issue the Frontier Pass. For use at all the facilities in the Battle Frontier. Here you are! We get the Frontier Pass, which now replaces our trainer card. Well, if it isn't Emil, you came here. Oh, Mr. Scott. Good day to you, sir. What are you, Willy Wonka? It's good to see you here. It really is. I hope you should take time to explore. But naturally, I hope you also experience the pure essence of battling. I also have my quarters if you visit me if you have time. So this is why Scott was in search of talented trainers throughout the entire adventure. Is the Battle Frontier. The rest of the NPCs in there would have various tutorial things to tell us, but I don't think it's overly necessary. And these flowers, I thought, always looked really bad. Now, let me go ahead and pull up my Frontier Pass just so you can see what it's like. We have a cursor, believe it or not. Here we have battle points. You win these from competing in battles here, which can be used to be exchanged for very rare items. So pretty cool. Here we have the battle record. We're able to save a recording of one battle that we've had here. That's really it. Here's symbols. I'll get into those in a bit. We can check out the map of the Battle Frontier. Here we have several facilities. The Battle Tower, which is your classic Battle Tower that was in Ruby and Sapphire. The Dome, which we'll go over later. Battle Palace, we already participated in one of the battle tents. The Battle Arena, we already participated in one of the battle tents. Battle Factory, we already participated in the battle tents. By the way, if you're curious, the Palace is one where you can't choose your own moves. Arena is where every battle is only 3 turns. And the Factory is where you have rental Pokemon. We have the Battle Pike, which we'll be getting into in a moment, and the Battle Pyramid, which I think will be the one thing that I'm not going to show here, okay? There's boss fights in each of these facilities, and you get a symbol for beating each of them, as you can see here. There's a gold symbol for the first time you beat them, a silver symbol for the first time that you beat them, a gold symbol for the second time. Thing is, unless you have a competitively oriented team, I seriously doubt you're going to be able to get all the symbols. Because it's just not that easy. It's just, I've only ever gotten a few of the symbols in this entire game. I've never gotten all of them with a non-competitively oriented team, so I'm not going to try. I'm mainly just going to show what these areas are like. I know it's hard to believe now, but I used to be fun, fantastic trainer. Rotation was the most invincible swimmer in all the land. What's wrong? Don't believe me? Okay, now like we finished swimming over there, I'm actually experienced. I can prove it to you. She can teach you various moves for battle points, which is kind of nice. Just to give you an idea what you can get Defense Curl, Snore, Mud Slap, Swift, Icy Wind, Endure, Psych Up, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch. None of those are really moves that I would personally use on a serious team. Over here, she says that she used to be a beauty. Like that blowhard woman over there. Blowhard, but I thought you were the beauty. Okay, I had to. Oh my god. Anyway, she will teach you... No, not soft-boiled. Oh, yes, she actually can teach soft-boiled. Soft-boiled. Seismic Toss is probably the best move here that you see, because that always does fixed amount of damage. Pretty good for Pokemon like Blissey, who don't really have much offensive force. Dream Eater, Mega Punch, Mega Kick, Body Slam's pretty good, Rock Slide's pretty good. Counter's not bad. Thunder Wave is awesome, Swords Dance is awesome. So in all honesty, I say the Beauty is better than the Swimmer. Okay, so not really much else here, and I always like hearing that fanfare whenever you walk out. It's like... It sounded more like a machine gun than a trumpet there because of how bad my voice is for singing. Here we have the Battle Dome, which is the first facility that we have not yet covered. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and just enter single battles in each of these areas just to show you an example of what battling in these areas are like. I'm going to do level 50 because none of my Pokemon are above level 50. To be fair, actually I probably should do open level because, well, that's going to be the same level as your highest level Pokemon, but... Well, actually, yes, I will do open level. I'm only going to be doing one battle, so how about we just use our 3 Pokemon that are each level 47? Okay, I'm going to save the data. Yes, that is okay. And yes, I know my playtime sucks once again. I'm not going to give my excuse for it like I always do. And here we go. We will now go into the Battle Dome. Woo! It's classic Neopets! No, I'm kidding. I actually used to play that when I was young, believe it or not, back before the site got bought by Nickelodeon and turned really suckish. What is our opponents? Next opponent is this trainer. We can see their Pokemon. Oh my god, I found a Fanpy! Okay, I'll stop. You get to see your opponent's Pokemon beforehand, which is kind of nice. They're unevolved because this is a low level, or rather the first match of the tournament. We can see the tournament tree. This is the bracket we have here. Kind of nice that you can see the names of the opponents, but not really that great. We'll go ahead and start here. Rest is basically if you want to save and quit for a little while, and yeah. You get to see your opponent's Pokemon, and you get to choose the best 2 Pokemon you have for that particular opponent. I'm just going to be going with Altair and Teddy personally. You only use 2 of your 3 Pokemon in a battle. That is the rule of this area. You come out here onto the floor, and let's see, versus Quinn. What kind of humorous thing are you going to say? My Pokemon are but a dream. Does that mean you're some kind of fan of me if you have a fan beat? No, I'm kidding. And hey, he's a Poke fan, so he's a Poke Fanpy. Hey, he actually did use Fanpy! Now, this is level 60, which kind of sucks because open level is like the nearest rounded 10. I was actually wrong earlier, so it's next level rounded up to 10 from earlier, so I might actually lose this because I am very low leveled compared to this guy, so I done made a mistake. I should have gone with level 50, and I don't know why I'm suddenly talking like that. And wow, seriously? Oh, wow! Okay, I think Fanpy can have Hustle for its ability, but dang! I am probably the luckiest person who has ever lived. Between Groudon and a Nest Ball at full health, and then this. And then I resist Torchic on top of that. Much I'd have Rock Tomb as well and miss every turn. Oh, you and I got slacking in my other slot. This is gonna suck if it keeps doing that. Did a whole 17 damage. This is really majorly going to suck if I can't friggin' hit it because of double team. But yeah, basically all I'm gonna be doing here is just going through one battle in each area that we haven't gone over yet, except for the Battle Pyramid, because it's not that I don't like the Battle Pyramid, it's the Battle Pyramid's basically they throw you in a 7th-floor dungeon where you can't see a thing, you stumble around in the dark, find whatever items you can, and then you battle any trainers that you accidentally bump into. This is an awful nightmare, and it's not that I don't like it, I love the Battle Pyramid, it's just that showing one battle there is really nothing different from all the other battle facilities. So I don't really see much point in showing that area just simply because of that. Now, normally we would keep going on into the tournament, but like I said, I'm only doing 1 match per area to keep this area from running through multiple episodes, so I'm going to go ahead and retire now. Yes! But we caught a legendary Pokemon, we got quite a few other things done, so what do you say next time on Pokemon Emerald? We check out the other facilities here in the Battle Frontier. See you guys then.